Okay, so the last update I did was December 2022, and if you've been following me, early 2023 I had to go overseas for an extended visit. Originally it was 6 weeks to do with a family matter, but it actually turned into 14 weeks. So my husband was tending the garden, but I think he learned a valuable lesson that there's more to the garden than just watering. So I'm now going to have a look at first look of the garden after 14 weeks. I missed the whole of the cool season, which will be my favourite season. I had really high hopes for it. So this is my first look at the garden after being away for 14 weeks. So the corn patch, okay. I know we had some corn. All this is going to need clearing. There's lots of weeds. It's very dry. I can see I need to redo the fencing because the dogs got into the temporary fence I put in. But that's probably one of the first jobs is clearing the corn patch to get it ready again.
Well, we did get a good amount of corn.
Okay, I expected more based on how much corn I'd planted, but it was a good start and I learnt from it. I've got a couple kernels here I can probably use. And look at this. There's a couple of husks. I can see the rats have been at it. So I've got I've probably got a couple here I can use for seed. This is dried out, so I can use this for seed probably. Probably use this for seed. I'll come back for that.
And that's why I left those there.
Yeah, that's
so
fine.
Can use them for seeds.
That's fine. I'll use that for seed. Oh wow. Oh wow. Yeah, a lot of weeding. A lot of weeding needs doing. A hell of a lot of weeding. The cassava, this cassava actually needs a lot more water. It's very, the whole of this is very, very, very dry. This is incredibly dry. What happened? Okay. Oh my God. Everything is just dry. Hey everyone, Janice here, Caribbean Garden Life. Now, yesterday I came home to the garden after a very unexpected extended trip. I ended up being away for just over 3 months, and I was a little shocked at what I saw, but we're going to look at the garden now. It's a cold lighter day, the morning, to have a look at it and see what needs to be done going forward. This is the corn patch. We did actually get some corn. Not as much bigger yield as I thought we would, but I'm going to have to, you can see. So the one thing I do know is that this is the right place to grow the corn, but as you can see there was minimal weeding. It looks very dry still. I got a few ears off here, not as much as I expected. But I think I know what to do next time round for it. I'm coming into the main garden. As I said, I came out here last night, late yesterday afternoon, and to say I was a little upset at what I saw was a bit of an understatement. It had been very, very dry. I'm not quite sure what that is under there actually. My elephant garlic looks a little bit worse for wear, though it was due to come up. Those cauliflowers definitely didn't take a head. All the garlic I planted in here seems to have disappeared, but again, today is really a clean-up day. I had all garlic planted all down the side here. That all seems to have gone. There was a whole bed of garlic here. This cassava looks like it might be due up. It really did take over the place, so I'll come and pick that up. I lost quite a bit. I'm trying to see if I can revive this time. I may be able to bring this back with a bit of watering. I gave it a quick water last night. Looks like I might be able to get that back. Might be able to do the same with the mint. My onion, garlic chives. The onion chives. I'd started separating out bags that needs to go to one side that were just beyond hope. These are over here. So So a lot of weeding, a lot of very dry. I managed to get some peppers, I think, so I might be able to reclaim some of these peppers. Give them another quick watering this morning. There's some more garlic here. I might be able to revive. I've lost a fair bit of garlic, but a bit of weeding needs to be done. And I might be able to grab back some of the garlic there. This thyme has done very well. We have some more peppers over here. So some of the peppers may have made it through, by the look of it. Definitely lost all the brassicas. Got a bit too hot, but I have some peppers on here that are hanging on in. So I'll give these another good water this morning. Sweet potato. I was trying new sweet potatoes. They look a little bit worse for wear. All these leaves need to come up, and the breadfruit was just dropping a lot of leaves, a lot of debris everywhere. So that all needs to come up. All the compost heaps need fixing. The kale looks like it got savaged. The kale, so look at the kale, that needs replant. Do have some Swiss chard still coming through though, so that's a plus. This bed will be the okra bed. It'll have to be redug up all over. I lost all of my Malabar spinach. This was a real healthy patch of spinach. I've got some infestations there, some bugs that need to come out, broccoli. Let's have a look over here at the big raised beds. All my all the shading came down. That will have to go back up again. The one positive is looks like my Maya lemon has started flowering and started to fruit. So I'll have a look at that as well. Under here was onions and peppers. Now again, it's very dry. I may have got some onions in here. Gonna have to do some weeding. You see all the cracks. A lot of watering needed there, and some settling. It would have been some settling as well. But I'm gonna have a look at this. Let's have a look. Looks like we might have got some onions that pulled out there. Might have some young onions. So we're gonna have a look. And the peppers. Some of the peppers look like the peppers definitely got some disease on them. So I'm gonna have to look at that as well and sort that out. What else have we got? All this needs to cut back. All the not sure what you call them, trees, because I can't get back here. All this needs to cut back. It's got in the way. A bit of a jungle here. The eggplants are starting to refruit, so those should be okay. The pineapple is coming on. Managed to get some garlic here, still some garlic hanging on here. Again, need to give that a good watering. What else have we got? A lot of weeding needs to happen as well, the look of it. Some sweet potatoes taken there. A lot of weeding needs to happen. Some peppers are here. Oh, got some worry peppers here. Got a little worry pepper there. You can see that little worry pepper there. Everything just needs a really good weed across here, and then a semi starting again. And a lot of weeding along the fence as well. As you can see, we've got a new property going up next door, which has caused some shading. But that'll be it. So just going around the rest of the garden, the breadfruit was in full effect. Look at all the leaves. All this has got to rake up. All this is going to go into the composter. All this will go in the compost. The leaves will break it all down. It needs to compost. The custard apple, chamoya, I'm not sure what you call it, but this is starting to fruit. It's been about it a long time. So there's looks like some really healthy looking fruit down there. I'm not sure when it's ready. I think I've got a site I'd need to go on. Oh, that looks like it could be ready up there as well. It protects them from the birds, as you can see. Lots of breadfruit up there again. This breadfruit is definitely one for giving. Oranges. Let's look at the soursop. You coming? Soursop. The hedging. That probably needs a bit of a tidy in the hedging. I see some weeding needs to happen. Look at the weeds again taking over the orange, the bitter orange. Well, that needs to come out. That'll be a secondary job, to be honest. Anything on the soursop? Is it fruiting yet? Looks like it could do with some water. Let's see. The soursop. Now I was reliably told, that the avocado was flowering, and I can see flowers from here. Some flowers down there. Let's see if we've got. Let's look for some fruit. Where can we see fruit? Oh, I can see some fruit, but you can't even see. I don't know if you can see. If I can get in. Let me see if I can get in. Let me see if I can get in. Yeah, there you can see very quickly. I'll try and make it higher, more high res, but I can see fruit right there. I can see some fruit on the avocado, so that's a result. Wow. Let's see what is going on. Tiny fruit. There's a tiny fruit there. That's a little. That hopefully that should come to big things. We're beautiful. These avocado trees out here give beautiful avocado. Let's see what else we've got. Oh, lots of flowers. Lots and lots of flowers. Here we go. Lots of flowers. Pomegranate. Lots of pomegranates we picked before the birds, because the birds already got to a few here. Oh, that's already empty. Oh, that's empty as well. The birds and the rats. So we need to get to these a lot quicker. I'll come out here and pick some pomegranates later. We lost a lot already, but there were a lot. This really did fruit well this year, but we lost a lot to the animals. The papaya. Looks like it needs more water again. It's much bigger. Looks like it needs more water. That's nice. What else we got? Then we got the hedging has come up. Pigeon peas. That little peas and pea bush has caught itself. Hedging has really come up. What else? Oh, look at the mango. Mango has been flowering, and it's given us mangoes as well. There's the mango flowers. The mangoes. Let's look at this. And then, excuse me, the ackee tree. The ackee's also going to give us lots of ackee as well. Yeah, there we go, lots and lots of ackee in there. Morning, how are you? Got my morning shout outs this morning. And the fig, let's look at the fig. Got some figs on here. This has been fruiting really well. We've had to try and stop it from bending over a little bit, but the fig is fruiting really well. Looking forward to some fruit. I think we've got some rust on it. Just need to treat some of that as well, but it's still going very, very strong. And back to the front, and we also have the passion fruit died down, but it's coming back again, and we have passion fruits. About to go and have one actually for breakfast. So we've got passion fruit on the vine, which is doing really well. And we're back to the front. Needless to say, there's a lot of work to be done over the next few days. I have already created a whole list of what needs to be done. As I said, I'm a little bit over the shop now. Feel like I'm semi-starting again. We're always coming into the warm season, so I'm going to be limited as to what I can grow. I was really optimistic about the winter season because it's our coolest period, it was also our wettest period, but unfortunately I wasn't here to take advantage of it. So all you have to do is dust yourself off, start again, because there's always room to grow. So until next time, make sure you follow us on Caribbean Garden Life. Take care and happy gardening.